What's up, you guys? This is Arash over at Rugged Productions. Today I want to give you 5 questions to ask your photographer before hiring them for your wedding. These are super secret, really important questions to ask, so please take note, write these down, get a pen, get your computer out, get ready to write these. Question number 1. Will you take a break to go get food right before the ceremony is going to start? Believe it or not, we've had this happen 2 times when we've had vendors leave before a ceremony or reception, and I've heard this from other vendors where the photographer has left and delayed the ceremony or the reception grand entrance because they went to get food. They walked to like Carl's Jr. or wherever they went, and without telling anyone. They told people after they came back with their food or drink. So ask your photographer that. Question number 2, will you yell at the bride or groom's mother? We've seen that happen too. When we were filming a wedding, we saw the photographer get frustrated and yell at the groom's mother. And that's just not cool. That's not acceptable. You should have your shoes tied so you trip if you do that. So ask your photographer if there are any cases where they would yell at the bride or groom's mother. Question number 3, will you actually show up to the wedding? We have a secret Facebook group where people sometimes come and post their vendors about the day of a wedding where the photographer last minute doesn't show up or calls in and says, I can't make it. So ask your photographer if they're gonna make it and if they have a plan B, C in place in case something does happen to them, whether they're sick or their cat dies or whatever excuse they come up. Do they have a backup plan or not? Question number 4, will you edit the photos and deliver them to you within 6 months? You don't know how many couples reach out to me and tell me it's been over 6 months, sometimes over a year, and they still have not got their digital photos. That's just malarkey. A photographer needs to deliver those photos in a timely manner, at least within first 60 days, 30 days for most. There's no reason it should be that long. They're trying to sell you prints or other things. Yeah, insider tip. So make sure you know how long it's going to take before you get your photos. And if it's too long, do not go with that photographer. Question number 5, will your photographer shoot and edit every single photo in that horrible brown, gold, whatever tone that's hip right now? And the reason you want to ask that is because it might be cool for a few photos, but 10 years, 20 years down the line, when you look at your photos, you don't want to think back and say, why does every photo look jaundiced? Why weren't some taken normally? Why weren't some edited normally? What happened? So in order for you not to ask that question, ask your photographer now. Will your photos be edited, at least some, in a normal way, in a modern way, so you have some that are timeless? So not everything has that jaundice filter to them. This was Arash over at Rugged Productions. Have any questions, reach out, DM me, email me, ruggedproductions@gmail.com, and I'm here happy to help. Until next time.